Welcome everyone, how's it going? Scrembo here in another great video presentation on Aptos cryptocurrency price prediction for April 2024. After an amazing moment, if considering we're close to the breakout of the all-time high, this is a cryptocurrency which has not slowed down in the past couple of weeks. We do have a large category of altcoins that have been moving into a range, that have been trying to find liquidity from both sides and liquidating people back and forth, but it's not the case for Aptos, which is delivering and it's executing on the price action as well, and this is something a lot of the people would like to see. So we want to talk about what's happening in the current situation as we're getting into a heated area in a space where liquidity is going to be even more, and we are trying to crystal clear represent the markets in a way for everyone to be understandable. Now, before we get into the topic, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, folks. Aptos is close to 400, is actually hitting $400 million volume for the last 24 hours. We're up by 7% in the last 7 days, and we're slowly grinding ourselves up to the all-time high. You're going to discover that very soon. Aptos is actually near to the all-time high, one of the few cryptocurrencies in the altcoin sector that has been successfully, or it is successfully delivering that. Now, before we get into the technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the button as well, including the ability for you guys to get inspired by trades. If you are a person that is trading around, if you are a person in the crypto space, then you might get inspired about the numbers. So we have our BTC long trade here. We're sitting on a heavy profit. We got into at 38 grand. I've not sold it at all at the moment. There's $1.3 million profit on this one, 1,500% profit on the margin. We're riding it, we're dominating it, and we're enjoying it. Now, at the same time, for those of you that would like to be part of the trades, you can definitely do so without any prior fees, just a commission from the pure profits made. Totally outsourced, totally done for you with API trading permission. This is an ability for you guys to be part of my trading journal and journey if you will care about. At the same time, we have basically the educational side. So if you would like to go for financial freedom, then it's time to educate yourself, guys. It's time to run for the so-called one-on-one coaching program that is taking you by hand and teaching you how to trade, to go for that type of trading which is backed up by the market. It's backed up by what the communication starts with and how does the whole process works. We're going to talk about it in a nutshell at the end of the video. Now, the daily candlesticks for Aptos, that's where we are, guys, in a situation that has been very, very well dominated on the November. That was actually a time we got into November. It has been confirmed actually from some kind of middle of October we started the uptrend, which never ever faced any downtrending momentum. So the only thing we did was ranging in this real sector, and since February we're just taking this thing up to the whole level. There's no lower low, there's no lower high here, there's just acceleration one after the other, printing since 24th of February in 31 days 111%. Even the current retracement we've been facing for about 4 days is still hitting a massive level of demand, a massive level of support which has been established back in the day in 2023, and this is at the moment holding us quite nicely. It depends what does the crypto space wants to do today and tomorrow as the momentum is increasing. But if we look into the weekly or monthly candlestick for Aptos, it is still a lot to go with this one. The next target would be obviously the wicks on the high, which is around $20.30. That's the all-time high position. You would like to touch that, see how does the volatility reacts and behaves, see if we have basically the BTC and the Ethereum market with us. Without seeing troubles on that side, Aptos is going to break the top and go into the all-time high, which is basically a price discovery movement for which I'm going to target the 1.618 extension on $27, right? So whatever is starting to be above $25 is becoming dangerous to me, which means that the 27 is the ultimate exit. I'm starting slowly loading off from $27, some 25 up to $27 in partial exits, right? Depending how does the market moves. So that's where we are. This is what we're considering. Now, obviously, getting into that range in April might not be the easiest thing. It's another 50% from here. Might be quite difficult, but at the same time, this is an overview and an overall perspective towards what you can expect from Aptos if we are holding a certain level. The certain level that we're holding must be discussed with you guys. So that certain level is going to be the golden pocket. If you don't lose golden pocket and if you don't transform it into your resistance by confirming below, right? If you don't do that, then you're going for the level of the 1.618 extension above 25 up to $27. Simple. If you come into the golden pocket, you're still going to get back basically, right? So anything above $13 is a very, very good entry, considering for the long term. Do you get a chance for $13? Well, you got to ask the market makers, which will never tell you if they want to give you the chance before the market takes off. Because this is always the thing. It's, a mathematical calculation with the fact that do they have to take the liquidity from the lows or they don't have to take the liquidity for the lows. In order to notice things, you need internal information and details of all the trades and all the situations that are on the market that is really impossible to discover in terms of active trades, liquidity, stop losses, liquidations, orders, sizes, and whatnot, basically on levels like that to do the mathematical calculations, see if it's worth pushing the markets down and how much does it cost for us to recover and all that stuff that they're usually performing. This is what happens basically in case of a such question. The level of clarity and accuracy is decreasing a lot, and I don't want to speculate that hard at all. I don't like to speculate that hard. It's not really a trading based on high probabilities anymore when we get into that highly speculatory area. What we'd like to see is that if we get into the market over there, it's an amazing entry. It's less likely to see that price, is unlikely to see $13, because you have to increase on the Bitcoin, you have to increase on the Ethereum in the upcoming period, right? So if Aptos is going totally against BTC and Ethereum, it's another story. But again, that is very likely. Another thing that could be more feasible is a $20 approach and a possible double top on that, right? And then a sell-off. So you want to be careful with that one as well. It's really important to see what's happening right now with the other cryptocurrencies and then the Aptos as well. We'll just try to handle and deal with that. That's where we are with this one. It's still finding support in about 20 days moving average. It's still reacting on that. So I wouldn't be sorry. I wouldn't feel bad at all about this one in the way it sits. Of course, chasing the pump is not a great idea. But simply there is room here for volatility and speculation towards the upside. So it's not really right now just about chasing the pump. A day trade is something that we can perform. Swings and positions are different. You have to handle those on a different charts and different analysis. Plus you need to do basically comprehensive technical analysis, not just the entry level we're putting out here for YouTube audiences. The NDN oscillator indicates the fact that we're still having buying pressure going on and it's still doing quite well. We haven't lost this one and there is no basically divergence and convergence on top of that. So that's why I'm telling you folks, $20 is on the table, which is the first target for April, and then we'll see how things will play out with all the cards. That's it, guys. Now, once again, if you would like to be part of my trades, you can check that out on the trading journal, including the ability for you to go for the one-on-one education with me live, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. Been trading full-time since 2014, and this is a 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks, between 4 to 6 weeks intensive private coaching, where you will learn how to understand the language of the market and trade correctly, just like the market communicates with you guys, from A to Z. Check out the video to understand how does it work and register now for more information. Have a good time, folks, and we'll talk to you soon.